Andrew Karsaloo. I work for London Green as Head of Business Development. So London Green is a property development firm, so specialising in the conversion of office spaces into residential. We also do a number of new build applications and planning flips, but the bread and butter really is office to resi. We were approached by them just on a cold call out of the blue about 2 years ago, and we put in touch with Kevin just to see if we had any sites or bits and pieces and unused masts that we could do a transaction with. So it was a bit of a strange one because the lease on the telecoms mast that we had only had 9 months remaining, and when I was trying to sell the freehold, no one was ascribing any value to it other than the last rent premium. Spoke to 1 or 2 lawyers about it just to see if it would affect the freehold, and then a couple of my freehold buyers as well to see if it would be any issues down the line. But they all confirmed that it was good to go. There'd be no issues in terms of saleability for the wider freehold, and we were happy to go ahead. We just weren't quite sure of how the whole thing would work and how APWireless could ascribe such significant value to the asset. Our other issue was if it would affect the freehold in any way. Our idea was by granting a sublease to something, would it reduce the flexibility for the incoming landlord or anything like that, but it turns out that hasn't been the case. So the whole sales process before we actually got into legals took about 18 months. One of my colleagues wasn't certain about the whole thing, and it took us, I'd probably say, the best part of a year to finally come around to actually deciding to proceed with APWireless. And in that time, a new code regarding to telecommunications infrastructure, I think, came into law, and that had a detrimental effect to the value. I think it dropped 10,000–15,000, which was a bit of an issue, but we worked with Kevin as best we could to get around that and still feel that we came to a satisfactory outcome. Absolutely, yeah, we've got 1 or 2 sites which we're in discussions with Kevin now to see if we can do something there, and by all means we have done so to a few of our other developer friends. Just really grateful for the opportunity to have done the deal, and hope that we can do a bit more work with you in the future.